Welcome everyone, I'm Dr. Mark LeMay and this is Michelle LeMay, and we are going to be showing you some of our top 5 kitchen tools that we use like every single day. And by the way, if you have some kitchen tools and gadgets that you really love, please let us know in the comment section below here so we can check out that, because we like to learn from our audience too.
Absolutely. I want to know what your favorite is and
vice versa.
Vice versa, yeah. So hopefully this will be helpful to you, if not entertaining.
It is for us. So,
always.
So today what we're going to do is, Michelle, I'm going to have her introduce our first one, and we're going to go from 5 up to 1. So number 5, and these were hard to pick too.
Yeah, it's hard to narrow it down when you've been in the kitchen and being married for coming up on 32 years next month. You go through a lot of tools and gadgets and stuff like that. So yes, so we narrowed it down to our top 5. So here is our number 5 tool, which I think everybody has either currently owned or owned in the past. You see it at garage sales everywhere, and that is the George Foreman grill. Okay, so you may not have this particular one. We burnt out our other one last year because we used it so much.
Yeah.
So I was looking around, it's like, okay, I want one that's maybe a little bit bigger.
Yep, got the bigger one.
That we can fit more on. And the really cool thing about this one is it has ceramic grill blades.
Yep, easy to clean. Which is
super easy to clean. They just pop off. And, oh, just a quick note, we are not getting paid by George.
Yeah, by any of these companies here that we're doing this with. We get nothing from this. We just wanted to show you guys what we like.
Right, pretty much like we've run our practice the last 28 years is we find something good and we just want to share it with you. So hopefully that will be something that you'll find helpful. A couple cool things that we got with this particular one is the waffle blade.
That's some waffles.
Yes, I like waffles. And as you probably know, or maybe don't know, we do a lot of keto, so we use either almond flour or spelt.
Spelt is another really good one.
It's another excellent flour, so you can keep your carbs really low without losing the flavor and stuff like that. So this is
good nutrition.
This is a great one. And then
we're keeping that.
We also got the omelet pans, which is great because you can crack an egg on there. Throw some spinach, broccoli, you know, whatever kind of veggies,
super simple and easy and fast.
And the other plate goes on top in the grill, and it only takes a couple of minutes.
Yeah, because you're cooking both sides at the same time.
Yes, exactly. So it's just a really cool tool. Thank you, honey. And that's why this one is number 5.
So number 5.
Okay.
Grill, and then over here to number 4. Is the Cuisinart, and this is something that we've had for 32 years. I can't tell you, I mean, it's like, this is not the first one, this is the second one. We burned the first one's mortar out, now we're on to the second one here. And the reason I like this one so much is, I mean, it's very versatile. I mean, it's like if you want anything you want to chop up, or you want to mix, because I mean, you can use, there's like a dough blade in here, you know, you can grate stuff up. So I really love grating up, like, you know, carrots and different, you know, vegetables. Yeah, zucchini is another good one for making zucchini bread. And then, you know, for just chopping vegetables too. I mean, this, you can literally throw all your knives away. You don't even need knives if you don't want to. You can just use this. But it's a great tool, super simple to use, easy to clean. And again, as you see, it's starting to wear off in the front here because we just used it so much. But that's our number 4, and we've had one of these for 32 years. We got one for our wedding.
Yes, that was awesome.
Okay, so that's number 4.
So number 3 is something that we use every single day.
Every day.
Every day, sometimes
multiple times,
multiple people using it multiple times. So we use this a lot, and you're thinking, why wasn't this number 1? Well, just wait. This is our absolute favorite, especially during our purification detox programs, which is super important for making our shakes and smoothies. So this is our ta-ta, Blend Tech blender. Now this is awesome because of all the settings that it has. It has a smoothie setting.
It's a specific one for smoothies.
So you don't have to manually go through. It's really awesome. You just throw all your stuff in there, hit smoothie, and in about 30 seconds it's done. And it's smooth. It's consistently smooth. The blade inside is not sharp. You can touch it, so when you're cleaning or something, you're not going to worry about having to run to the emergency room because you're hemorrhaging to death. You know,
like a certain other one we know.
Like our certain other one that we had before this, Ninja. You'd think that with those 3 layers of blades that it would like be able to chop frozen strawberries.
And liquefy things up really easily.
No, it
does not.
No, we're very thankful to a friend of ours that recommended this in the first place. She had a gluten-free restaurant, and she had like the industrial models.
Yep.
And so it's an awesome company. I highly encourage you getting a Blend Tech for your blender. And if you want an idea for making smoothies, go to our YouTube channel. I did a video last year that talks about my 2-minute smoothie. So you think you don't have time for breakfast or whatever? Yes, you do. You have time for a healthy breakfast. Go to that video and you'll see how I make a really good healthy smoothie in 2 minutes. And
the nice thing I like about it too is that it just, the consistency of this blender, it makes it so smooth. That's what I like, and that's why it's my favorite. So that's number 3.
Yeah.
Now we're going to move on to number 2.
This is hard.
This is another one, because these are all hard, because again, this is number 2. This is the Power Pressure Cooker XL, because I mean it's like 10 quarts, I think. 6 quarts. I'm making it bigger. They have a 10-quart one probably.
Yeah, probably.
But we got this, and again, they call them now Instapots. People are talking about the Instapot.
Yeah,
but same thing. Yeah, and the reason I really like this is we use this several times a week because we can just throw everything in there, come back home, and it's set because you can, set this timer and it'll cook the stuff, and you get home and it's all ready. Talk about easy. That is great.
I love. So what are some of the things that we like to make?
Well, we really like to make soups in here. We make hard-boiled eggs in here, and the hard-boiled eggs come out perfect.
Yes,
every single time we do that.
In 6 minutes, you can have perfect, every time, hard-boiled eggs.
Make apple cinnamon oatmeal in here, which is really good. And then beef stew. So there's just a lot of different things. I mean, it's super simple. I mean, it's like the thing. I mean, it's big. It's a big pot. Put stuff in there. It's just really easy to use. And it's also really easy to clean. And it's got tons of different settings that you can use. As you can probably see how beat up this thing is by how much we use it.
Yes. Because you can take, I remember reading when we first got it, you could take a whole chicken, put it in there, and in 40 minutes, it's done.
Yeah, frozen to totally done in 40 minutes.
Yes.
I was like, that's amazing. I just love that.
Yes.
So something that makes your life much easier, and it's good.
But here's the funny thing. Have we ever put a whole chicken in there and cooked it?
No, we haven't. We've just taken frozen chicken and thrown it. Our favorite is chicken thighs.
Yes.
Chicken thighs are great.
But we have a recipe to cook that in the oven, though.
Yeah, we have that too.
That's okay. You don't have to cook your chicken in here. You can cook beef stew, soups, all that good stuff. Yeah. So, no, it is really a time saver, and things taste really, really good.
Yeah. And then, again, for a lot of Instapot recipes and stuff like that for using the pressure cooker, go to our Pinterest page. We have a bunch of breakfasts, lunches, dinners, snacks, all the stuff that you can do also in the pressure cooker here.
Well, and besides, you could follow us on Pinterest, but you can also go to LeMay's Chiropractic and Wellness.com, and there's a special tab on there in red that says recipes. And you'll see the different categories, and there's several in there that have pressure cooker recipes. Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of good, like that one oatmeal, apple crisp,
Yeah, apple crisp.
Apple crisp.
That's really good.
Oh gosh, it's so good, and it's done in like 10 minutes. So yummy. So okay, so that was number 2.
Number 2. So now we're moving on to number 1. And this is the tough one to pick because this is something that we were really like, this one really makes our lives easy. And again, it's really saved us a lot of wear and tear, hasn't it?
Yes, mostly you.
Yeah, me, because I used to be the one that do this. So I love this thing over here. So Michelle's going to show you number 1.
Okay, so I wish we've had this for 32 years, but it's only been a year and a half. That's why you'll see that it's not super beat up. But we absolutely love, drum roll please, Mark. Yes, all right, awesome. Our KitchenAid mixer. And look at that, isn't that cool? It has this little attachment thingy that you can pour stuff in, flour, whatever attachments, while it's blending.
And it speeds up like crazy.
It's great. So you got your paddle, which we probably use the most. If you saw our video on the most amazing lamb beef meatballs that we did live last month, 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, go to our YouTube channel. You'll see that video. And it's just so much nicer than having to use your hands touching ground beef, and you don't get all slimy and everything. So anyway, I know some of you like getting dirty when you clean. Not me. So, and then here's Dr. Mark's.
That's my favorite.
And why don't you tell everybody?
Well, it's a whisk. I mean, it's great because I love making homemade whipped cream. You take heavy whipped cream, throw it in here, put a little bit of vanilla in there, put a little bit of sweetening in there, and you've got the most amazing whipped cream, and it's good for you. Whipped cream's good for you.
Yes, it is.
So this is my favorite whisk because I make this stuff all the time. You know, when we're on the ketogenic diet, I was making it like 2-3 times a week. Because the heavy whipping cream, the whipped cream with berries is amazing.
Oh
so
gosh, it's so good.
So that is my number one pick because you can do so many things with it, and it saves you literally your arms and your legs because you're not beating yourself to death.
And yeah, you could use a little hand blender, but man, this is a gem.
Yeah,
we love that.
It's a real lifesaver.
Yes, absolutely. So, okay, so that's our top 5.
That's our top 5.
I hope you leave us a comment below and tell us maybe some of your favorite gadgets. Now, we also have things like spiralizer. We have a mandolin slicer. I'm sure a lot of you are going to be saying, hey, what about those? And
we have a lonely toaster.
Yeah, we have a lonely toaster.
Really lonely toaster.
Ever since we went keto.
Yeah, the toaster's like toast. Sorry, that was bad. So...
Okay.
So, but yeah, that's pretty much, again, those are the top ones that we love to use, and it's just made our life a lot easier for us.
Yes.
And again, if you found this video or this Facebook Live to be helpful for you, please, leave us a comment down below. And if there's any way we can improve things too, we're always looking for that too. So let us know what we can do to.
Please.
Yeah, be nice to us. We don't hurt our egos.
Yeah. And subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, and go to our website for great recipes. So we will see you next week, sort of same time, maybe on time next week.
Yeah, we'll be on time next week.
Yes,
okay?
exactly.
So.
We won't have any technical difficulties, I promise.
Yep.
So we'll see you next Tuesday for Mark's special recipe on Soleil.
Soleil, or but what I like to call is basically I use that to make what's my favorite sports drink, and I call it Redneck Gatorade. So we'll show you how to make that next week.
Why?
And it's going to be live. So we'll show you how to do that next week. Looking forward to it. So,
all right.
Hey everybody, thanks for coming. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.